Welcome to my channel Metallurgy with AJR. Here I am going to discuss a frequently asked question: why temper through hardened steel? Hardening is done by heating the component to the austenitic range, that is above 910 degrees centigrade, and after that quenching rapidly, the crystal structure changes from FCC to BCT, that is body centered tetragonal, by a diffusionless shear mechanism. So here C is not equivalent to A. The formation of martensite from austenite can be well understood from the DTT curve. You can see austenite at a temperature of around 920 degrees centigrade. It is quenched rapidly past the nose of the CCT curve. That is very important. Past the nose of the CCT curve. That is, formation of perlite, bainite, all these things must be prevented at a very fast rate. Then you are getting martensite. Martensite start occurring at around 250 degrees centigrade and it completes around 100 degrees centigrade. So this martensite occurs by a diffusionless shear mechanism. That is very important. The structure changes from FCC to BCT. The transformation of austenite to martensite can be well explained using the iron-carbon diagram. In the iron-carbon diagram, you are seeing the austenitic part, which is shaded orange, which extends from 906 degrees centigrade, and also the solid solubility limits are around 2%. So for the explanation, we are taking three different types of steel: A, B, C. A is a low carbon steel. B is a medium carbon steel. C, a high carbon steel. So first we have to austenitize the steel. That is, it is taken to the austenitic range. See in the video you can see the material is taken to the furnace, which is maintained around 900 degrees centigrade. The material will be kept there for quite a long time, depending upon the thickness of the material. 1 inch is 1 hour. If you are having 2-inch thickness, then 2 hours you have to heat it. That is, complete homogenization of the material must be there. Then afterwards, the material is taken out. See, you can see somewhat orange color. It corresponds to 920 degrees centigrade. It is rapidly quenched at rates of around 150 degrees centigrade per second. At this particular rate, you are getting, for A, low carbon steel, for B, medium carbon steel, you are getting lathe martensite. The hardness of lathe martensite is very less. It's around 45 to 55 RC, and also the toughness is also very less. You can see the lathes are there. You can see small spiky pattern. That is the lathe martensite. But in the case of a high carbon steel, you are getting a plate martensite. This is a plate martensite. You can see that plates like structures are arranged in such a way. So this plate martensite is having a higher hardness around 65 RC, but the toughness is all very low in the case of lathe martensite as well as plate martensite. So the only way to improve the toughness is to temper the martensite. The lathe martensite is depicted here, and the plate martensite is also depicted here. Okay, the martensite is a very hard constituent. due to the carbon which is trapped in solid solution. Unlike decomposition to ferrite and perlite, the transformation to martensite does not involve atom diffusion, but rather occurs by a sudden diffusionless shear process. Appearance in the form of lathes, hence the name lathe martensite, and one in the form of acicular needles called lathe martensite. The graph shows the hardness of martensite with respect to the percentage of carbon. As you see that the hardness increases gradually in the beginning and then it becomes a constant. At more than 0.65% carbon, you can see that the curve is flat. Tempered martensite. By tempering the martensite, we are getting the tailor-made hardness. That is, the required hardness can be got using the tempering process. Here you can see in this graph hardness versus tempering time. Corresponding to a particular temperature, you can see that as the temperature is increased more and more, then you are getting a lower hardness. Similarly, the tempering time is almost a constant after a particular time. So the tempering time can always be fixed for a particular sample. So in order to reduce the hardness and increase the toughness, the as-quenched martensite is tempered. And also the tempering treatment is done by heating to a subcritical temperature greater than 150 degrees centigrade for a required number of hours based on our hardness requirement and the size of the component. Here you can see the hardness versus tempering temperature for different types of steels based on the carbon content. For 0.1 to 0.2% carbon, you can see the curve. It starts from 40 Rc, it goes down. Similarly, in the case of 0.4% to 0.5% carbon, it starts from 60 Rc and goes down. And similarly, for a very high carbon steel, from 0.7% to 1.10% carbon, it starts from 68 and then it goes gradually down. So based upon our hardness requirement, we can have the tempering temperature. We can fix the tempering temperature and then do the process. The structure of tempered martensite. See here you can see the carbides such as M2C and M23C6 are uniformly dispersed in a ferritic matrix. The ferritic matrix is highly fine-grained and the carbides are uniformly precipitated along the matrix. Here you can see microstructurally different martensites. That is lathe martensite at 35 Rc, lathe martensite at 58 Rc, the plate martensite at 65 Rc. You can see. Similarly, the fine tempered martensite at different hardness. The Holloman-Jaffe parameter. The Holloman-Jaffe parameter or the Holloman-Jaffe curve is a ready reckoner curve for finding out the time and tempering temperature for achieving our desired hardness. For example, let us take the desired hardness is 400 HV. Then let us draw a parallel line at 400 HV such that it cuts the curve. And from the intersecting point, a perpendicular line is drawn to find out the tempering parameter. Here the tempering parameter is 18. This is substituted in the Holloman equation. This is the Holloman equation. When 18 is substituted in the Holloman equation, we are having two variables. One is the time of tempering and the tempering temperature. Here one can be fixed. Either the time of tempering or the tempering temperature can be fixed so that we can do the process. Friends, if you like my videos, please click the like button and subscribe. Thank you.